since we're running so late. Anyone know the score for the Laker game at the moment? All right, Derek Jones Jr. for Miami. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for OKC. Anthony Davis for the Lakers. Nickeil Alexander-Walker for the Pelicans. All right, Jeff, they are yours. Let me send you the PayPal. Go ahead and send it there. And also in the PayPal, can you add your address so we can make sure we ship these out to you? Or let us know what other team you have in the break. Thanks again, Jeff. Luke Kennard for the Pistons. And a Cam Reddish for Atlanta. We have D'Angelo Russell for Minnesota. Anthony Simons for Portland. Seth Curry for Dallas. Career lineage, Kemba Walker for Boston. Danny Green for the Lakers. And a Terrence Davis for Toronto. Spencer Dinwiddie for Brooklyn. John Collins for Atlanta. Duncan Robinson for Miami. Damian Lillard, Portland. He had a really good postseason. Jeff Teague for the Hawks. And R.J. Barrett for the New York Knicks. Nice RJ. Montrezl Harrell for the Clippers. Dylan Brooks for Grizzlies. Klay Thompson for Golden State. Otto Porter Jr. for Chicago. Lemon Pepper Lou for the Clippers. And Ty Jerome for Phoenix. Chicago. Okay, got it. Thank you, Jeff. Hopefully we get you some Kobe Whites. Alfred Payton for the Knicks. CJ McCollum for Portland. We have Alonzo Ball for the Pelicans. Jay Crowder, Grizzlies, game winner on October 27th. Cool card. Alex Caruso for the Lakers, also known as the Bald Mamba. Matisse Thybulle for Philly. All right, Josh Okogie for Minnesota. Pascal Siakam for the Raptors. Jonathan Isaac for Orlando. And we have an acetate of Donovan Mitchell for Utah. Clear shots. Kawhi Leonard for the Clippers. And Jarrett Culver for the Timberwolves. All right, guys, that's blaster number 1. Next blaster. Jason Tatum for the Celtics. DeJounte Murray for the Spurs. Kevin Huerter for the Hawks. We have a Cam Reddish, and I believe this is a parallel. I think this is the Emerald parallel. Nice hit for Atlanta. Malik Beasley for the Wolves. And Eric Pascal for the Warriors. Ben Simmons for 76ers. Thaddeus Young for the Bulls. John Wall for Washington. And a DeAndre Hunter for Atlanta. Patty Mills for the Spurs. And Brandon Clark for Memphis. Hopefully we see some draws. We had a ton of Ja Morants in the Chronicles break. Hopefully today's just a Ja day and we see more. Will Barton for the Nuggets. Hassan Whiteside for Portland. Terrence Ross for Orlando. Klay Thompson for the Warriors. We have a Marvin Bagley III for the Kings. And a Tyler Hero for Miami. This guy is balling lately. Bruce Brown for Detroit. We have a Giannis for Milwaukee. Ricky Rubio for the Suns. Melo for the Trailblazers. Lonnie Walker for San Antonio. And Bruno Fernando for the Hawks. Nikola Vucevic for Orlando. Buddy Hield for Sacramento. Career lineage, LeBron James. And he looks very different. For the Lakers. Aaron Baines for Phoenix. And Admiral Schofield for the Wizards. All right, Mitchell Robinson for the Knicks. Goran Dragic for Miami. Miles Turner for the Pacers. And acetate of Zach LaVine for Chicago Mystique. Rudy Gobert for Utah. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Not the Pelican we're looking for. Alright guys, next blaster. See, maybe we can get an auto. Our last Illusions break, we did pull a Mason Plumlee auto. And then our Chronicles break we just had, we hit a Bill Walton auto. That was really cool. All right, Chris Middleton for Milwaukee. Dame Time for the Blazers. We have Frank Ntilikina for New York. Miles Turner for Indiana. Alex Caruso for the Lakers. And Matisse Thybulle for Philly. All right, Devontae Graham for Charlotte. LaMarcus Aldridge for the Spurs. LeBron James for the Lakers. Hopefully they're winning. Joel Embiid for the 76ers. 31 points on Christmas Day. Kawhi Leonard for the Clippers. And Jarrett Culver for Minnesota. Victor Oladipo for the Pacers. We have Jaren Jackson Jr. for the Grizzlies. Devin Booker for Phoenix. Tobias Harris for Philadelphia. Bam Adebayo for Miami. And Kyle Guy for Sacramento. Kristaps Porzingis for Dallas. Jonas Valanciunas for Memphis. Danilo Gallinari for OKC. And an Emerald, Ignas Brazdeikis for the Knicks. Kevin Porter Jr. for Denver. And Eric Pascal for the Warriors. Marc Gasol for the Raptors. Wendell Carter Jr. for the Bulls. Chris Paul for the Thunder. We have a Rookie Reflections. Ja Morant and De'Aaron Fox. So this will be randomed. If it was up to me, I'd always give it to the rookie, but in the past we've had people say they'd prefer if they were randomed. Obviously, it's usually the other team requesting that. Aaron Gordon for the Magic. And Brandon Clark for the Grizz. Lauri Markkanen for the Bulls. We have Eric Bledsoe for the Bucks. Josh Jackson for Memphis. And an acetate of living legend, Julius Erving. Dr. J for Philly. We have Tim Hardaway Jr. for the Mavs. And a Tyler Hero, again, for Miami. All right, guys, and now on to the Mega. Yeah, sorry, Happy. I'm guessing you thought that was Jaw. I'm hoping he's in here. Bruce Brown for the Pistons. Giannis for the Bucks. We have an acetate. Living Legends, Tracy McGrady for Toronto. I was a big fan of Tracy McGrady. That's cool. Markelle Fultz for Orlando. Steph Curry for the Warriors. We have a Jackson Hayes for the Pelicans. Still not the Pelican we want to see. Gordon Hayward for the Celtics. Draymond Green for the Warriors. We have a sapphire parallel of Aaron Gordon for Orlando. Jeff Teague for the Hawks. Lemon Pepper Lou for the Clippers. And Naz Reid for Minnesota. Tristan Thompson for Cleveland. Domantas Sabonis for the Pacers. And we do have an auto. I did get a little bit of a peek. It looks like it is for the Celtics. Let's see if we can get a Tatum. So this is... Oh, it's Kemba Walker. 81 of 199 for Boston. Oh, I'm sorry. This is not a... This is a career lineage. It's a numbered career lineage. This is the first time I've seen one of these. Backwards card, I thought we hit an auto. This goes to Boston. So for the career lineage, it just goes to the current team that the player is on. So the reason we we randomize the rookies is, they're both still playing on those separate teams. But still a nice hit, Kemba Walker for Boston. Danny Green for the Lakers. Celtics again, Carson Edwards. And PJ Washington for Charlotte. I don't think they should put those lineage cards backwards, but oh well. Got my hopes up. All right. Kevin Huerter for the Hawks. Ben Simmons for Philadelphia. We have a Derek Favors, Sapphire for the Pelicans. Aaron Gordon for Magic. Tim Hardaway Jr. for Dallas. And Darius Bazley for the Thunder. All right, Thaddeus Young for Chicago. All right, so I think now we have an auto. I hope so. Let's see. CKM. Chris Kaman for the Clippers. That's a random auto. Cool. Chris Kaman. Nice hit, Clippers. All right, we have a Sapphire James Harden for Houston. Marcus Smart for Boston. Luka Samanic for San Antonio. And Romeo Langford for the Celtics. All right, Donovan Mitchell for Utah. Nikola Jokic for Denver. He's been playing really, really well. Some crazy shots. Brook Lopez for Milwaukee, Sapphire. Alex Caruso for the Lakers. We have a Taco Fall for Boston. And Isaiah Roby for OKC. Jake Layman for Minnesota. Miles Bridges for Charlotte. We have a Rookie Reflections, Brandon Clark, and Shane Battier for the Grizzlies. Kawhi Leonard for the Clippers, and Bam Adebayo for the Heat. And there he is. Happy, I hope you're happy, because we hit a Ja Morant. Wish it was a Sapphire, but still nice getting the base. Rookie of the Year, Ja Morant. Jason Tatum for Boston. DeJounte Murray for the Spurs. We have acetate once again of Zach LaVine for the Bulls. Mystique. Michael Porter Jr. for Denver. Darius Garland for Cleveland. And Tremont Waters for Boston. John Wall for the Wizards. Will Barton for Nuggets. We have Eric Pascal, Instant Impact for the Warriors. Trae Young for the Hawks. We have a Kevin Durant for the Nets. Also nice. And a Zion Williamson for New Orleans. Glad we got you one as well. John Zion making an appearance at the last minute. I have not. Oh, I guess say we haven't gotten a Starlight, but I think when you get an auto in the box, you won't get a Starlight in the box. Not that one or the other is guaranteed, but just my experience so far. Hassan Whiteside for Portland. Terrence Ross for Magic. What could this have been, the Zion? Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Pelicans, Sapphire. Dorian Finney-Smith for the Mavs. Sekou Doumbouya for Detroit Pistons. And last card is Mfiondu Kabengele for LA Clippers. Alright guys, that does it for today's break. Again, I apologize that we started so late. Just had some technical difficulties there. Glad we were able to get a Zion and a draw for you guys. And that came in Clipper Auto. Kind of random, but still cool. Please follow us on Instagram, _J_breaks. And subscribe to the YouTube channel. I believe we have